If you have a problem with your yogurt coming out like this, probably due to failed incubation or inactive culture, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to teach you the fail-proof method for incubating your yogurt and how to make sure that your starter works very well. In addition, I will teach you how to make fruit parfait from the yogurt that we just made. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So for this recipe, we're going to do just 2 basic ingredients and water. The water measurement for this recipe is going to be 3 cups of hot water and 3 cups of room temperature water. This will be able to combat the boiling of the milk. You don't have to boil the milk, which might actually make it go wrong in some instances. So we're going to do 3 cups of hot water and 3 cups of cold water. First, we added the hot water in a bowl, and then we're going to measure the milk. Now, when you are making this yogurt, you need to make sure that the milk you are using is full cream milk. Please don't use, if you want it to be very creamy like you saw at the beginning of this video, make sure that you buy full cream milk. Now, I am not doing any promo ad for this company, but the milk I'm using for this particular recipe is so nice. This milk is it's called litres. So if you go to buy from the market, you can check if they have litres. Their milk is very good. But if they don't have, you can use Cowbell or any other company that is labeled full cream milk. Okay, so we are measuring 4 level cups of the full cream milk, and after this, I gave it a very good stir to break off the lumps. Notice that I added the hot water first before I added the milk. Okay, I didn't add the room temperature water yet because we need the milk to get the heat and kill off any form of bacteria that might actually be in the milk before we introduce the room temperature water. So now I have added the room temperature water, which is 3 cups. I'm still going to give it a stir. After stirring this, I'm going to test it in my and if it's not scarred, then it's time to add the culture. If it is scarred, I'm going to let it cool down for a while before adding the culture. Now, this is the culture that I'm using. This sachet culture works very well. Pour the culture in a cup and scoop in about 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk to dissolve the culture. Now, if you can't find this particular culture, you can still make this yogurt with yogurt from the stores with active culture. So if you want to make this and you can't find this sachet culture, go to the stores and check out the yogurt sections in the fridge. You can get the ones with active culture. It can be quite expensive, but it's worth it if you're making yogurt all the time, because after making this yogurt, you can then scoop out a portion with active culture, and then you can use it to recreate yogurt for the next batch. So buying this culture is not always a waste, because if you are going to make yogurt the next day or the next 2 days, you can scoop up out a portion, put in the fridge, and then use it to make the other yogurt you're going to make it for the other time. So after stirring this milk, we are going to sieve. This sieving is to help remove any form of lumps or any kind of milk that didn't break apart while we are mixing. So after sieving, we're going to cover this up and then do the incubation. This process is very, very important. This is where your yogurt can go wrong 80% of the time. So to incubate my yogurt, I always place it in a cooler like this. I place it inside the cooler just to make sure that this yogurt is in a warm atmosphere all through. Then this is the hack I do to make sure that my yogurt never fails me. I get a can like this and I pour hot water, very hot water, inside the can. I cover it up and leave it inside the cooler. This to make sure that this is giving out heat to the cooler all the time. Like, it's going to stay warm for a very long time. So I cover it up, and see, one of the secrets to making yogurts, make sure that the atmosphere you leave the yogurt is as warm as possible. Now, after putting this one, I'm still going to put like a thick cloth on top of this of of the cooler, covering the yogurt can and everything. Then I'm going to cover this up and leave it in the counter. I bet you if you do this, your yogurt will never fail you. You will never wake up in the morning to yogurt that did not fall. So after 14 to 24 hours, guys, this is what we have. I made this around 9 a.m. in the morning, and the next day I opened it around 8:30. And yes, this my gears are still in place, and this is what our yogurt looks like. See, this yogurt is not that type that has so much whey that you have to sieve out. Just look, guys, it's so creamy. It just everything that your yogurt should be, and it's straight up Greek, so you don't have to sieve this, and this works just fine for your parfaits or anything that you want to make with your yogurt. So for this, just give it a good mix to turn it, like, to let it combine and give you that velvety texture. And after this, you can go ahead and scoop up some portion. This portion that I'm going to scoop out in this video is so that I can use it to make yogurt for my next batch of yogurt. You see, when you buy this sachet culture, I think now it's been sold for around 2,500 or 3,000 naira. You can continue making yogurt for weeks just with that first culture that you bought, because every time that you finish making yogurt, you scoop out a portion and you use it for your next yogurt, because yogurt contains active bacteria. So before you sweeten your yogurt or add any additives, make sure you scoop out the portion that you're going to use for your next production. And when you scoop this out, put it in the fridge. It can stay for a very long time in your fridge. Don't put it in the freezer. If you put it in the freezer, the unfreezing and thawing process might make the bacteria die off or inactive. Now I'm going to sweeten this with just 1 tablespoon of sugar. This is completely optional, you don't have to do this, but my family likes it sweetened a little bit, not much. It's just like it's sweet with that little tartness in it, just a little bit sour. That is just how my family likes it. So I sweetened a little bit, and now let's make the yogurt. Let's make the parfait. I pour this into a jar like this just so I can just be able to fully dispense it into the parfait cups. This is completely optional. So to make our fruit parfait, we're going to be needing granola, some cashew nuts, some apple, banana, some slice of Elijah apple, and grape. Okay, now you just going to go ahead and layer this layer by layer and pour in your sweet yogurt or your sad yogurt, however you like it. Now for this granola, I have a special recipe for the granola. The granola is homemade, and if you need recipe for this granola, let me know in the comment section. Let me see if I can shoot a granola video just for you. So go ahead and layer the fruits and the nuts layer by layer and pour in the yogurt, and this is how you have a very nice homemade granola and something you can turn into a business. Now I sell my granolas, okay? I don't just make them for my family consumption. I sell my granolas. Currently I sell a cup of granola for 5,500. You can even sell more. Fruit Parfait is a super healthy meal and your best friend for weight loss. If you're using this for weight loss, then please keep sweetening the yogurt in the first place. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Please like, drop a comment and share. Every like and every comment you drop on this video will help this video reach a wider audience. Thank you so much for supporting my small channel. I truly appreciate you. I will see you in my next video. Bye.